What's going on, y'all? It's Coach Alton. 9 times out of 10, if you're tuned in, you're anticipating moving some serious weight off of the ground, but never at the expense of our safety. I'm gonna take y'all through a couple of the challenges that I've noticed as I've coached clients through the deadlift and how to fix them. Let's get into it. Okay, so our first don't that we're gonna talk about. Don't start your deadlift with the barbell too far in front of you. Our goal is always to make that bar path go in a straight line from point A to point B. When you start with the barbell in front of you, you're not able to do this, making the lift harder and also putting more pressure on your back. And this is actually a pretty quick fix. All you need to do is start with the barbell closer to your shins and make sure that you paint your thighs on the way up. In other words, keeping that barbell as close to you as possible. The second don't that we're gonna talk about might be the most common one that you'll see. Don't let your hips pop up too fast. As you can see, every time I perform my deadlift, my hips are shooting up first, followed by the rest of my body. Not only are the mechanics of this lift poor, but you're also asking for a lower back injury. Okay, now let's talk about how to fix it. First and foremost, if you can't resist the urge of your hips shooting up too fast during your deadlift, scale down and use weight that you're more comfortable unlearning those bad habits with. From there, your focus should be on remaining patient and creating tension through the bar prior to the lift. As you stand through the ground, you want to focus on simultaneously extending at the hip and knee. All right, so the third don't that we're going to talk about is don't start with your chest too low on your deadlift. Not only am I putting unnecessary stress on my lower back with this setup, I'm not using my quads nearly as much as I should be for the optimal deadlift. So the fix for this is relatively simple. I would love for you to envision a mirror being in front of you, and if you were to glance at it, we should be able to see the top of our chest prior to our deadlift, allowing you to use your quads with the deadlift more while relieving your back of carrying out the entire lift by itself. Fourth don't allow your knees to cave in during your deadlifts. A solid foundation is key to a solid lift. When you allow your knees to cave in, you're basically asking for a weak lift because your foundation is too. A really quick fix is to focus on driving your knees out into your arms as you press into the ground. There's gotta be another one. Oh, I got it. Don't jerk the bar. No good comes out of that. Instead, focus on creating tension through making your arms as long as possible prior to the lift. And there you go. We just went over a few of the most common do's and don'ts of the deadlift. Make sure to record yourself performing the movement so that if you're making any of these mistakes, you can easily correct them.